Good afternoon, and this is how I use AI to develop a design requirement for the developers that we have over on our team. Here is the overall project plan. After I meet with the client, we have a baseline offer, and I design an overall document, which I always put here, use Google Drive, and then based on that, I define requirements. So as you can see, I have some website requirements. These are the pages that we're going to do, and then I delve down into exactly clear and concise development requirements for the team, because developers are going to develop. So when you're going into a website design of any kind or some kind of automation, I would make sure that I always allow them the least amount of thinking as possible and allow them to develop. Not very hard. Phase 1 is done. You can see there. And then close that. And then phase 1, phase 2, and on to phase 3. What I would do here is take this, copy paste. And then I'm going to move this over. In this instance of ChatGPT, I've developed a project, one of many, and based on the criteria, I've trained this AI thread in ChatGPT 4.0 version. You can use 4.5, but it's limited to respond as a system designer. So you tell it to act as a system designer, and then you give it the format that you want to output in. From there, it should be pretty easy, pretty simple. Here you go. And then I put, please develop the requirements. That's phase 2. And it should know, it's learning, has everything. And I put box marks around it to make sure that it understands. And off to work it goes. It'll think a little bit, and then it'll start to develop. One thing that you guys will probably start to see is this moving pretty slow. And what you can do is you can actually start a new thread, tell that thread to learn from the Mind of Christ design thread, right? So think of it as 1, 2, 3, and reference that to any responses that it's going to give in future. You see, all the requirements are coming out. It's exactly telling the developers exactly what to do. And from there, we can insinuate that the design will be good. If it comes up that's another key indicator that this thread is actually has too much information in it, and you're probably going to have to clear the memory. What I do is I go into a new thread, and it shouldn't take this long prototypically. Just keep allowing it, and it's developing these codes and everything in here. That's why it's actually asking that and going to wait. So just some patience, and as you can see, it formatted everything for me, gave a checklist, gave some notes, and it's finished. Then I take the requirements, go over here, bang, and bring this down. I duplicate a new tab and add a sub-tab, paste that, rename. One of the main things that this is good for is our Slack channel. So we've set up Slack as our project management tool, communication tool, Teams, if you will. And from there, just everything load and kind of come to. So here's where my team's pretty much working. They're doing very well. So here we use lists as project boards. And what will happen now is phase 3 will be taken from the design document, and it'll be set as tasks here as not started. And when our project manager gets a hold of it, it'll go into the scheduled status when he schedules a development or a developer, engineer, and when he assigns it to dev, and when they are actually developing. And then we have certain criteria and specs on how we align throughout our project board all the way through completed. It's how we associate everything, and this is how we do framework and the implementation of our projects. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and keep watching for more value. If you're looking for the blueprint on how we actually develop and design our solutions for our clients based on what we already currently offer, customizations, please like and comment, and I'll leave a free link in the description. Thanks.